as scope with optometry might change, or as you guys want to do things kind of off-label within the confines of your own building. I'll explain to you what all those do. These are more dermatological.
Yeah, we like that.
Okay? So we're going to go inner.
We'll treat each other.
What are we going to do first? We're going to do our IPL.
Okay.
So click on IPL and hit enter. Now it's redundant, right? It's already 600,
right.
but hit enter. No,
Oh,
it's already there.
okay.
Just hit enter. Now where it says skin type, what this would be is this would be our mybography. What did we get? So your name?
Celinda.
Celinda? Okay, so we're going to assume that Celinda's not telling me that she's like chronic, like off the board. So somebody that's really light, we would do a 1. Somebody that's like 20 or 30% of the meibomian glands are truncated or gone or skewed, we'd do a 2. Somebody that's, 30, 40%, we would do a 3. And somebody that's significant truncation, 40, 50% or greater, we're going to do it in a 4. So based on her...
going off her complaint rather than...
Right now I'm going to go off her complaint versus the mybography, because at 2 I can't do any harm and I can only do good. At 3 I'd maybe juice her a little bit more, can't do any harm, but maybe I don't want to treat at that level until I have a better understanding.
Okay.
Okay? Which for you two doctors, we do an IPL, the sequence of time between IPL has to be a minimum of a week.
Okay.
So if I treated her today and she goes, oh boy, that's better, but we know we needed to treat her, a second or third time to get the intended outcome, a week later. Okay? So let's hit 2, because we're making that assumption. Now, Celinda, come over here for a second. And actually you can bring the stool over, your makeup stool. She's gonna be like as if you walk in someplace, okay? And what I want you to do is that on the IPL crystal, this will be brand new, so we don't have to necessarily wipe it down, but here's where you could wipe this with an alcohol wipe. Okay? This diffuser comes off, so if for any reason it ever gotten dropped or whatnot, and this is a piece of glass, it's a UV glass, there's a spare one in the box. Okay? See the photocell right here?
Oh, so you don't charge us like $200 a treatment for those?
No. Okay, so see the photocell? What I want you to do is I want you to grab the handpiece. I want you to have her give the wrist here. And what you want to do is up on, not probably where the vascular portion is, but up here where it's white, your photocell is right there.
I don't know why my heart's like racing.
I'm going with 3. What are you guys betting? What
Touch the
number is
button.
she?
I say she's 2.
2.
Okay?
The 3.
And the instrument goes that she's a 2. Okay?
So you can do it without doing that?
No,
Or
what this did is this gave me her skin type.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so if I did her, she might be a 3.
The
Okay?
first one was her
So the higher
dry
the number,
eye.
the darker.
The first one is
Prediction of
how
dry eye.
much degradation are there in the meibomian
Okay.
glands. The second one is what is the skin type. Okay? So now that's done. Okay?
I'm a 2.
So you go in and hit enter. This set up the whole treatment.
Okay.
Now I want you to understand that, docs, if you wanted to juice it up a little bit more, see I can move the jewels up or down, okay? But this will be something that as you become more understanding about the product or have more discussion with us or whatnot, and we're going a little off-label, we're going maybe into the dermatology. I saw, a spot or something that I wanted to go after and treat, okay?
I shaved this week. Thank you.
All right. So, again, from my doctor's perspective, the treatment is from the time at which you hit enter and you push the button. It isn't the number of spots you do. It is the fact that we are now in a treatment modality. So when we do an IPL for dry eye, we do 5 spots on each eye. That would be 10. But if I looked at this and said, well, ma'am, do you like the hair on your lip? And she goes, no. And you treat that one here and one here to get rid of the hair. That's now 12. It's still one treatment as long as it was done in one routine.
You're just encompassing the whole area.
Or if I said, well, okay, do we want to get that dark spot there? Or, so if
do the whole face.
I was going to say, you might as well do it. You already said it.
doing the face, that's a treatment. It's a little out of scope. Because what we're doing is we're treating for dry eye. So when we treat dry eye, we treat here and we treat here. And I don't know that you have this, but I've been looking at you since I walked in. Your cheeks are a little redder. You may have a little bit of rosacea. Okay? So what we do in that case then is we treat further down. So we'll put our our first treatment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then I'm going to come down in somebody like you and go 6, 7, 8. Kind of get that whole cheekbone because what I want to do is I want to get that Demodex in control.
Right.
Oh, that's all in one shebang.
And that would all be in one shebang. So I'm going to look at you and say, I'm not doing just 10, I'm going to do at least 14. Okay? My point is that if you stop at 10 and then go do another 4, now you just did 2 treatments. Each treatment's going to cost you a little bit less than $5.
Okay.
Okay. All right? We good?
I'm with you. So like that scenario though, are most docs, you know, you gotta tell the patient, I'm not gonna do this. I mean, you know what, you want me to touch a little bit here, there too.
Well, when you start to talk
Yeah.
about cosmetics,
Right,
one, we're out of scope,
right.
and number 2, then that may be another treatment regimen where they go, hey, I understand that you can do this and that with it, and you go, sure, wink, wink, and you know.
Right.
I think the way that I would handle that is
Okay.
to say, we have found, we discovered that this improves dry eyes through dermatology.
Right.
And the dermatologists were treating the entire face. If we have reasons to extend outside of the eyes and the orbits, we'll go ahead and do that. You're going to get extra treatment and extra benefits. And you just extend out to those areas. Do you want us to hit that age spot right there? Do you want us to hit that hair that's coming out right there?
But I'm letting you know that if I looked at you, you have rosacea, that creates dry eye. I'm going after your
Yeah.
rosacea because that's
Right.
causal.
Because that's part of it, yeah.
So do you charge per how many times you hit it?
No.
Oh.
So do you
I
have
would
any
hit
sort
all
of
over my
waiver
face.
for this? Is that
I'm
something?
going to make sure
per
before I
patient?
leave, I'm going to give you a patient consent form.
Okay.
Okay? Because, you know, could the indications and counterindications.
Right.
Stay out of the sun, don't be in the sun before.
Cover
You know,
yourself. Yeah.
So the patient
Stay away
understands.
from the eyebrows and lashes.
So here's your Speedo goggles. Okay?
Just like tannins, Linda.
Okay.
I'm gonna look like Donald Trump.
Oh, don't say
No,
that.
it's just
Okay.
spray tan.
Now the
It's not bad if you spray or anything. Spray tan or
Okay. Now the key here is we're only treating below. We're not treating upper. If
Okay.
you treat upper, you'll actually, people that treat with the IPL upper have sometimes hit the eyelashes, and the IPL will take out the hair follicle.
Oh,
That's
And
what
so-
I really wanted to watch.
and
Do
so the
not
key.
do that.
So the key is that again, I don't think she would be very happy if we got the follicle.
probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Brett, I'm gonna give you these so you can look directly in. Now, is it okay? Quintanilla?
Yeah.
Quintanilla.
Quintanilla. Dr. Quintanilla, what I want you to do is you see that you have this little notch. Okay, your first treatment is gonna come, let's bring her down. Your first treatment is to bring this notch right there. So see the goggle,
She's too high for me.
take a halfway point on the goggle, take a halfway point, and then the first one is gonna be right there.
Okay, so I'm just
Oh,
looking
yeah,
at the
no, I
halfway point of
forgot.
the notch.
On the halfway point of the
A
goggle.
goggle, and that's where it's basically
Okay.
touching the nose and right there.
That's gonna be treatment number 1. Treatment number 2, right there. See how we're overlapping?
Mm-hmm.
Treatment
that's
number
gonna get-
3, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is turn her
look
here
at
so I can
there.
see this. And then we wanna make sure all the hair's out of the way. Treatment number 4 is gonna be there, making sure that we don't catch any of the brow.
And what,
So pull that away and take a look at where your crystal is. Okay?
right?
So our crystal, just think of it 2 fingers like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're gonna come across this way,
Like that?
just like that. On the nose, that'll be 5.
For the rosacea, that's a standard spot right there.
So we're talking about like 1,
1,
2,
come up a
Did I
little
go
bit
too
more,
far?
because look at where your crystal is. The top of the crystal, I want the top of that crystal right there. Cool. Okay?
2,
Mm-hmm.
and then over here,
3.
and then where's the 4?
Then you're gonna come up.
Why, where do I wanna hit that side?
4.
What do I wanna hit under here?
It won't hit my hair.
It might
What's the
touch a
purpose
little.
of the crystal? This part here?
Yeah,
That's what
right
you
here.
want?
This block right here. Want that
Okay.
block right there.
Because that's gonna be 4, you want
That's
that
4.
block there,
And then 5 is gonna come across.
like that, where you're still hitting.
Get the back of your wand up a little bit. Maybe she's a little high, but right in there, okay? See how you're just coming across to blend it all.
Well, right, so I'm just trying to figure out my points. We got 1,
1. No, you
2.
can't- Yeah, 2.
yeah, so I'm
Maybe
just,
just overlap them a little bit. There would be 2, okay?
okay.
Now come over,
And then we're hitting it right there.
then this would be 3. Then we're gonna come up and hit 4, okay?
So almost in
Okay, so it's 3 right in here.
Mm-hmm.
4.
4 is kind of coming up in this area up here, and then 5 is going to blend all the way across.
So it's almost like the top of the crystal is lined up with her eyebrows.
That's up in that case, correct.
Right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we're hitting across again this way.
Right.
Would you always do it in that
And you kind of want to you want to get that light where you're kind of getting, you're getting it up into the lid. Now physiology, nose, cheeks, stuff's gonna change on every patient.
Sorry,
Okay.
I went to stand
But
first.
you want to try to keep that IPL as flat or planar to the face as possible
Yeah.
with the coverage.
So getting as much as that crystal flat on the skin
What's
as
the
possible.
crystal called?
This whole square.
It's this spot in here. Okay, now, before you put your goggles back up, that's cute. You're taking pictures of that, right?
I'm videotaping.
Number 1, this is gonna be the brightest light you'll ever experience.
Okay.
Okay? You're not gonna see it because we're protecting you so that you don't get what they call a retinopathy. Okay? But it's gonna go through your skin. It's gonna go through your
Don't think anything
melanin.
anymore.
It's gonna go through your bone, and your brain's gonna perceive it. And she might go, whoa, okay? On the first shot. Everything after that is like,
Scary.
okay, because they just didn't expect it. No scary.
It's not
Get a little
scary.
sweaty here.
All right, so put the goggles
May
back
have
on.
no
No, it's just a
lashes,
push.
no
It's just
hair.
No, you won't.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do
It's
is
like
once she
looking
has the
at
goggles
solar
on,
eclipse.
And this, I don't have to hold it down. I just press on it.
just one button. Okay. So she's got the goggles on and nice and tight, and if you feel it's necessary, you can actually take your hand and just press the goggle into the nose or into the face, just to make sure that no light is getting in there, okay? So I'm gonna hit enter, okay? You can look directly, and if you have your glasses down, ladies, I
Everybody
just
else,
want you to
yeah.
look.
Don't look
You
at
don't
it.
have to look like completely away, just don't look into the light.
But I look at it.
In your case, you should, when you're treating, you should have the glasses on. Okay?
You can see it on someone else in a
Yeah, like
second.
hello.
Okay.
But I look at it.
But once you have,
I'll volunteer for you.
once you have your alignment, if
I'll
you
take
didn't
one
have
for
the
the
goggles
team.
on, you just kind of look askance,
That's right.
push the button. You look at it. I treat all the time
Yeah.
without goggles.
Close your eyes. Like
Okay, because I've always got
That's
somebody
right.
else
We'll
looking
see
at
you
it.
this
I'll
time.
let her
Here we
do
go.
the goggles.
All right, everybody kind of look at.
Don't look at it.
So now what?
Box or whatever.
And then what I want you to do is tell her just 3, 2, and when you're ready, hit 1 and it'll be a shot.
Oh my god, that scared me. Sorry.
It scared you,
It's just a quick flash.
Sorry.
but did it hurt?
No.
Did you feel anything besides a mild amount of heat?
Yeah,
I was about to say just.
There you go. Now
Oh my
the
god, that scared me. I didn't know what I was doing.
second one won't be a jump.
That's a good idea. We can get that
And
started.
usually what I'll do is I'll tell them 3, 2, 1, and push the button, that way they know it's coming.
And that's it, all of this out here. Kind of overlapping
If
it.
that's the biggest mistake you've made to doing it.
Okay.
And then this
Yeah, no,
one,
I
so
know.
we wanted to line up
Yeah.
pretty much with the
And the other thing
brown.
that I might do here is a lot of times what I'll do is if they have a significant amount of hair,
Yeah,
you can take and put your thumb
to make sure I don't get any.
and you're covering the hair. Because the IPL will burn the hair. If you've ever,
Please, you're not my hair.
well, it won't be that much hair.
I used to look like you before
Okay,
the last
there's number 4. Now number 5 is gonna come across, there you go.
That's a good question. I don't know.
There's
The
number
only
5.
way that I saw the laptop
It smells like burning hair.
Okay, now let's do,
Anything burnt.
let's
That's
do,
what it smells like.
well, you have little fine hairs out here?
It's not a burn, but I
And
got scalps covered on it.
Yeah. So, you know how when you're doing marshmallows or something, on a fire,
Yeah.
or s'mores, you kind of.
Like, down around the
So
aisle.
now do the other eye.
Okay, so
Now the
there's,
other eye.
there's
We're just
one.
gonna have to design
Still
a
look
tab
youthful?
on crystal for IPL treatment.
Okay, goggles down. Okay.
We can add a tab on
Okay.
crystal.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a little.
Well, I guess that would make
Do it
more
this
sense.
way.
If you need to push her back or change the chair,
At
go
that
ahead,
point,
that'd
then
be
it
more
is-
comfortable.
you've gotta center
Or we can move the unit back from
Yeah,
behind.
move
You're
the
not gonna
unit
have
back.
access
There you
to
go.
it.
So
You got-
whenever,
oh,
whenever we're doing patient or y'all are, maybe just let me see like the red light, because that's where I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. Jump.
Like I told you, it'd be the brightest light you'll ever experience.
Oh, so should you close your eye then?
My eyes are
Yeah, you
squeezed
close your
tight.
eyes.
Patients will usually close their eyes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
What's the, hold on.
Sounds like a,
Okay.
little vacuum.
Alright, here it comes. Okay, you're about to see a bright light.
Yeah, I would do it like that.
Alright. And again. Okay. We got
Number 3. There you go. Now, there you go, number 4.
So this is where, but it hits me. See how it hits my finger there?
I want to be
Don't you want to,
really
you don't want to
careful
flash
with
against
that.
the skin?
Push,
Really know what they're
flush
doing,
against the
'cause
skin.
We don't want it dry here.
There
We
you
don't
go.
want it burned up.
And number 5 is gonna come across.
We don't want burned up. So
Am I done?
think in the
And that's her
beginning,
treatment.
you're